Callie lady. I don't think there could be a better day to enjoy a dip, Miss Callie. Warm, warm weather here in Sandstone, Minnesota. Welcome everyone. I see Sydney K is watching. Hey Sydney, thanks for joining us. Hello, Jessica Davis. Hello, hello. Welcome everybody. You're tuned in to the one and only Wildcat Sanctuary. This is Tigress Callie, who we've been meaning to bring to you on a live post ever since we announced her full recovery from her emergency surgery that Callie underwent about nearly 3 weeks ago. And we are happy to be enjoying the summer weather. It's great to see Miss Callie taking advantage of her pool. As a matter of fact, caretakers were just here because they're draining her pool for it to be swapped out with fresh water, something we do here with our big tiger pools multiple times a week. But Callie said, hey, while that pool is draining, I'm just going to take one last dip. And so that's where we see Tigress Callie enjoying her time now. Nisha says, Callie is doing well with a little heart. You're right about that. For those who weren't aware, Callie had an 8-pound mass removed from her uterus. Very, very large obstruction, Miss Callie. Hey, are you going to make me back up? That was something where we had noticed that Miss Callie had a chronic urinary... Oh, getting a little water on the camera person here. We noticed that Callie was suffering from chronic UTIs, and antibiotics weren't helping with any of those UTIs. We were able to get Callie down to the AERC, the Animal Clinic Emergency Referral Center. And there we found out that Callie had an 8-pound mass on her uterus. Fortunately, we were able to remove it. Even better, the mass came back benign, and Callie is here, healthy, and ready to enjoy more Wild at Heart days here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Oh, did you knock some water on the fence and you got to lick it off now? Lots of hellos from Miss Callie. Julie Robbins says hi to you, Miss Callie. Karen M calls you a sweetheart, Callie. Of course you're a sweetheart. If any of you are not from Minnesota or the Midwest, I think, heck, as a matter of fact, the entire United States is having quite the big heat wave right now. And here in Minnesota, we have 90s in the forecast for about as far as the eye can see. It looks like it might cool down this weekend. But you can see Miss Callie taking advantage of her pool. Caretakers have a whole mess of blood sickles freezing, prepping to be ready. So to help our cats cool down in this hot weather, we're putting out shade cloths for our residents, all just extra precautions to make sure that these hot days aren't going to make any of our cats uncomfortable. And obviously, it's just like having your kid out in the hot sun. You want to keep them happy, and you're going to do the simple things. Give them a little extra shade, give them a popsicle, or blood sickle in our cat's case. And it goes a long way to keeping our residents happy and healthy during these summer days. Torben's commenting, I'm really happy to see my beautiful, brave girl. Thank you for that, Torben. And you, as a sponsor of Miss Callie, really do so much for her, and we're just so thankful for that, Torben. So we're right there with you. The fact that Callie had an 8-pound mass removed from her uterus, and here she is fully recovered. She was fully recovered last week and given splish splash and given access to her habitat. Nice jump, pretty lady. And there she goes. A little dip. And now it's back to observing her surroundings in her free-roaming habitat. Maybe go over and give a chuff to Marcus along the wall over there. Maybe sit up on her platform and dry off a bit. It's all up to Callie how she's going to spend the rest of her afternoon. And that's just one of the one of the many special things about living at TWS for our residents is the ability for them to make choices. And it's all up to you, Miss Callie. And speaking of choices, it looks like Mr. Tonka has come in through his large shift door into his smaller shift yard. Perhaps he might go into his bedroom. Tonka's got the choice to do that. Cats like Pandora, I saw her out here earlier. Cats like Pandora has the choice to take a dip in her pool, jump up on her platform, enjoy some time in the shade. And I saw this pretty lady out, but it looks like she might have gone inside, so we'll walk over. I saw Mr. Marcus out, so we'll say hi to Marcus quickly before we wrap up today's live post. Happy to have you all with us, and if you're just joining, you're tuned into the Wildcat Sanctuary, a forever home for wildcats in need. We were just spending some time with Tigress Callie, who as of last week was officially fully recovered from emergency surgery to remove an 8-pound mass from her uterus. So it was great to spend time with Miss Callie and see her enjoying her pool. You know, she was a little bit impatient and wanted to take a dip into her pool as it was being emptied out to be refilled, but who can blame Callie? It's a hot day here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. And that is Tigress Winona. Looking quite picturesque, framed in between the kind of lush foliage in her habitat. Maybe I missed a few comments. I'll go through those while I'm not walking around. Allison was wondering, where is this and what state? Allison, we are the Wildcat Sanctuary. We are not open to the public as a true sanctuary. We're a forever home for wildcats in need. We do not buy, sell, breed, exhibit, or trade any of our cats. This is their forever home. And our cats are coming to the sanctuary from various types of situations. Some of them seized from authority figures like police seizures. Some of them are surrendered through private owners, and also some of our residents are wild-born. And a great resource to learn about our residents, Allison, is right here on Facebook, and also just going to www.wildcatsanctuary.org will tell you everything you need to know about the Wildcat Sanctuary and what we do here. And I do hear that the caretakers have pulled up to Wild Woodlands, the central animal building that's attached to all the habitats here. And so I have a sneaking suspicion that caretakers are either feeding or doing some cleaning. So we might lose Miss Winona here basking on the perch here, but I think it'll be a good natural conclusion to today's post. I see Marcus has already headed into his indoor bedroom, as with Callie. Thanks everybody for the comments and compliments for Miss Winona. What a beautiful picturesque moment with her, especially seeing her framed in the leaves of her habitat. And it's moments like this where you can think about where Winona came from, a barren cage that had nothing but pretty much dirt and mud and concrete for her to live in. And quite the contrast coming here to the Wildcat Sanctuary. She has a whole free-roaming habitat, all types of soft spots to lay down and walk across, grass, trees, leaves. It's really seeing our cats like this and then thinking about where they came from is one thing that I always like doing, and certainly can keep us going here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, is really realizing and actualizing the differences that we've made for our residents. And those differences just simply wouldn't be possible without people like you watching. So seeing Winona on this beautiful green throne certainly is something special, and something that you should acknowledge as something that you've done for Winona and that you made possible. Woo! I'm sweating out here. I'm a little hot. But that's life here in the summer in northern Minnesota. We talked a little bit about some of the precautions that we're taking for our residents, some of the added items that we're doing, be it adding shade cloths, putting in blood sickles, filling up pools, all types of warm weather protocol to keep our cats safe and content during this weather. And looks like it'll be lasting through the end of the week, but you guys know TWS, we are always prepared for situations like this, especially when it comes to the cat safety. I saw Mr. Marcus moseying on over here, so we're going to go and give a chuff and a hello to this big guy, and then we will sign off and call that a live post for the afternoon. You can see you have Callie's habitat on our left, Marcus and Winona on our right. And Marcus really likes trying to get the attention of his beautiful female next door neighbor, Callie. And I think that's what he's doing now, because as I walk up, I'm chopped liver as he looks for Callie. You don't care about the paparazzi, do you? He's like, no, I just want to look for that pretty, beautiful white tigress who I see prancing around over in this habitat. All right, Mr. Marcus, if we're chopped liver and you just care about Callie, that's totally fine, but we love you so. We love you so, at least, big guy. Yeah, he could give 2 licks about me right now. He just wants to see what Callie's up to. So hey, we'll let Marcus keep on doing what he's doing. I want to thank everyone again for tuning in today. It was a blast seeing Callie taking the dip in her pool. We got to spend a little time with Winona, and then a brief moment with Mr. Marcus here, who's letting us know that we're chopped liver compared to his sparkling white tiger neighbor, Callie. But that's how it goes here. If the cats love the cats more and not people, they are totally entitled to that. All right, everyone. Thank you again for tuning in today, and thank you for spending some wonderful moments with our wonderful residents who you provide a wonderful life for. On behalf of the Wildcat Sanctuary, have a great, great rest of your day. It's Monday. We're at the beginning of the week, ready to power through and have an awesome, awesome work week, and we hope you all do as well. So thank you again today, and we'll see you on a live post soon.